As time attack modes have not really been a major concern for him in the past.
Well, folks, so many of you have been waiting for this moment. Things are about to get exciting with 7 minutes left here in Portugal. We get to the edge of our seats. Miguel Oliveira fast through sector 2. He's up. Quick check on the rookies for those of you interested. Luca Marini at the moment, the fastest of those rookies, in 16th. But as we mentioned this morning, they're going to take time to build up speed. This man not taking time through sector 2, and now up by over a tenth in sector 3 is Miguel Oliveira.
Yeah, real strong lap this for Oliveira. Then at the top of the hill, coming through turn 13, just a couple of corners left for him to negotiate this long double right-hander, 14, and then he'll start to wind the power back on and attack this breathtaking downhill turn 15, the final corner. Untouchable here, wasn't he, last November? Blitzed to pole position, then in the race he got the whole shot and nobody saw which way he went. He's just behind the world champion Juan Mir at the moment. Oliveira, the no line, he does go top, 1:47.03. Great lap time that then by the Portuguese man. He's clear by a couple of tenths.
Juan Mir just up ahead of him as well. Thought about moving to turn 1. Rolls and backs out of it, but that's a great time then. Is that already good enough to get him through into Q2? We'll find out shortly. There's a red sector in for Jack Miller in sector 1, but immediately he's lost 2 seconds in sector 2, so something's happened to Miller, maybe a mistake out on circuit.
Estimated P1 then for the world champion Juan Mir. We don't very often see Mir when it goes into time attack mode, threatening top spot. It's been a good day for Suzuki. They've been able to utilise that agility and corner speed of that GSX-RR. Shinichi Sahara-san, he looks on. He'll be happy with what his men have done so far today.
Everyone except Franco Morbidelli out on circuit with soft rubber. Morbidelli has decided not to for now.
Spargo and Pecco Bagnaia have pulled the pin on soft tyres at the moment. The pair of them have had really rapid first sectors.
So Mir still on course for P1. Marquez starts his first flying lap in time attack mode.
Do you know what? It's just in your gut. You feel like it's written in the stars that Marquez is going to be in the top 3, if not better, at the end of day 1.
Spargo, his teammates, also going very well. So let's stay with Mir as he heads up towards the final corner here in Portugal. He's got 2 tenths in his back pocket to play with here.
All action, aggressive, knee and elbow rubbing on the tarmac for Mir through the final couple of corners. Stands the bike up, wheelie over that crest to the finish line. Now he does go top, 1:42.85. He absolutely nailed that last sector as well. Did the 23-year-old Spaniard. Almost half a second clear of Oliveira in second.
Yeah, great lap from Mir. Here comes Spargo. He's going to lift himself up from 18th to 3rd. Excellent. Number 44, a 40.743.
Miller also on a very, very good lap, despite his recovering right arm after that arm pump surgery, just 10 days ago in Barcelona. Here is the thriller Miller. It was a thrilling last lap duel he had with Franco Morbidelli here, last season. Miller got it at turn 13 on the very last lap. He's just coming into a little bit of traffic here in this last sector.
Yeah, Aleix Espargaro looks over his shoulder and moves out of the way to allow Jack Miller in, but that could have been some costly time lost there for the Australian. Still enough time to put it right. Marc Marquez's first flying lap was just a warm-up lap, effectively. We'll keep a track on him in a moment. Here comes the factory Ducati man, though. Jack Miller looking to try and challenge Juan Mir's 1:40.2. He goes to second with a 40.3. Lorenzo Savadori just misses out on a place in the top 10. Excellent from the Italian.
Yeah, that's
41.1.
That is brilliant. 8/10 of a second down on Juan Mir, the world champion. Outstanding job by Savadori.
Bagnaia
is absolutely blitzing sectors 1, 2 and 3. World Championship leader Zarco goes 4th, but it's another man on the Ducati we need to be keeping an eye on. Perfect time to look at this man, the Italian, doing a job at the moment in FP2. Just over 3 minutes of the session remaining. He sweeps down through turn 15. Pecco Bagnaia. Surely this is going to be a 1:39 lap coming from the Italian. 1:42.85 the benchmark from Mir. It is. It's a 1:39.866, by far the best we've seen so far this weekend here in Portugal.
He looks great on that factory Ducati here today. Really, really does. Looks so comfortable. Everything's coming to him easy. So the factory Ducatis then 1 and 3. Zarco as well in 5th place. Ducati's going great here in Portugal.
Yeah, that stretched the field out a little bit, that lap by Bagnaia, because all of a sudden Quattro goes second and he's still 4 tenths away from Pecco Bagnaia. Marquez is 9th, and he's nearly a second off.
He's missed his braking point. Yeah, it got a bit squirrely over the top of the hill there. That's where Nakagami went down. So both attempts so far on a time attack from Marquez. have gone, so he's got just a couple of minutes left in this session to try and get it right. Let's watch this again. And luckily, there's plenty of runoff on the exit of turn 1. So 2 minutes left in the session. Simon, your views on that? The tricky turn 1. Oh, hang on a second. We'll come to you in a second. Alicia Spargaro has crashed. Now, Alex Rins has just gone up into 4th place. Where are the yellow flags then for Alicia Spargaro? Turn 11.
Yeah, that's not going to impact on Johan Zarco at the moment then. He's at turn 1, as you can clearly see, dropping down the hill.
Turn 11's at the top of that hill, isn't it? One of the highest points on the circuit. Simon, just quickly come to you before these laps come in about your thoughts on how it can go wrong so easily just into turn 1.
Yeah, anyone that's ridden here will know the brake marker is very close to the brow of the hill before it drops down. You want to brake after the brow or on the brow. The problem is if you brake that late, it throws the rear in the air because it hits downhill. So you've got to brake a little bit early, then pull harder as you go down the hill. It's really strange.
Thanks very much, Simon. It just went slightly wrong there for Fabio Quartararo.
It was getting a little bit lively, wasn't it, coming out of turn 12. That may well have cost him a chance to get close to Bagnaia's 1:38.66, although he had a brilliant 4th sector. The Yamaha's corner speed through 14 and 15 really coming to the fore. Quartararo down by just over 300ths of a second.
Well, it's another lap that's gone for Marc Marquez. He's had a firework or two in him before. It means that he's now got 1 flying lap left in this session. So
no great surprise, is it, Steve? In this kind of format, he's going to be a little bit, well, more than a little bit ring rusty. He just hasn't been able to nail that clean lap at the moment. He's going to get one more stab at it.
Now then, this time, turn 1, it looks like he's just about got okay. Yeah, you can see in the little camera shot on the bottom left there, he's flying through sector 1. We'll keep an eye on his splits as Vinales goes up into 6th place. Last flying lap also for Jack Miller, the Aussie. Zarco's just gone up into 7th place, and Marquez is on the money. He's only 800ths down through sector 1.
Yeah, he's just nailed his personal best 1st sector of this afternoon session. He starts to climb out of turn 5 now. Through the left-hander 6, flicks that Repsol on the right.
Oh! Steady, steady, steady on.
Easy, Tiger.
And he's still pinning it.
He's back. He's back.
There would have been a few hearts in mouths. Blimey, he's absolutely... Let's stay with him, please. This is... wow. This is the roller coaster ride.
I was going to say, they call this circuit the roller coaster. This is a proper white knuckle ride, isn't it? We're being treated to here by Marc Marquez.
He's still going for it. He's 3/10 down in sector 3.
Look at that front tyre as well. All over the place through turn 13.
Yes, the Michelin front saying, give me a break. Now then, these guys all watching on, desperate to see this one come through. He's got the rear end kicking out, and this could be a lap that puts Marquez into the top 3. He's left it all until the last minute for his time attack lap to go right. Marc Marquez surely going into the top 10. Is it going to be better than that? Across the line he goes into 6th. Excellent job from Marc Marquez.
God, if only he was a little bit more committed on that lap, though.
Taka Nakagami,
absolutely incredible.
Take a bow. He's only 8/10 down through sector 3. This guy was flying through the air 20 minutes ago.
Different breed altogether, these guys. An absolute different breed. You cannot compare them to mere mortals. Zarco's going to end the day best of 8th place, and Nakagami's got himself inside the top 10. Take a bow, Taka Nakagami. What a ride, what a performance.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
There were some special rides from guys on Hondas today. That right arm is really causing Taka Nakagami some pain and some discomfort. He's not done one of these for a while, has he? A practice start. Make sure the buttons are right, working, Mark. Oh, wow, he's trying to work out. Of course, he's never used the Caddy's whole shot device, has he? He mentioned this yesterday in the pre-event press conference. Had a long talk about it with the team yesterday. First practice start for Marc Marquez in a long time, and he's absolutely smashed it. If he gets that on Sunday, he'll be delighted.
Well, it was a hell-raising lap, wasn't it? Let's just watch the replay then of this from Marc Marquez. This is about to come up through turn 7. Back end all over the plate, and then the front almost gives way. This is the best angle. Wow.
He is back. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we've missed since July the 25th, 2020. All action, all aggression. Marc Marquez. Oh, dearie me. That was up at turn 12, turn 13 as well. I mean, now that look doesn't look very good on Zarco.
What's happened here? The fire extinguisher's out. Has
See,
that happened? That's the...
it hasn't disengaged, has it? Doesn't look
so
like it's
he was
disengaged.
probably just getting it ready to do a practice start, and maybe then he started to see the smoke. Jack Miller's taxis are ready to pick him up, to take him back, of course, as ever.
Could it be anybody else
No,
than Jack
of
Miller to
course
be
not.
right on the scene of the crime?
Good session, that, for the Suzuki boys.
Excellent.
Mir and Rins. What happened to Zarco here,
This is
then?
unbelievable. Miller taxis. That's just... he's the man right on point yet again. He could actually start up a new business here, couldn't he, Jack Miller? Miller Taxis is back, and we love it.
Pecco Bagnaia ends the session as the fastest man, though. An excellent, excellent job from him. His teammate is his part-time job as the taxi driver, continuing here as he picks up fellow Ducati man Zarco. Simon, what happened there at the start? Any ideas?
Guys, every time the factory Ducatis come in, the fairing is so close, the belly pan, to the exhaust that comes out the bottom there, that it smokes. You know, they have to spray it with water, literally every time. I reckon he stopped, and it's probably burst into flames or started smoking, and the old marshals come to rescue him.
Yeah, thanks for that, Simon. What a session. Late drama everywhere. Miller Taxis back in action again. This time, Johan Zarco, the grateful recipient of a lift back to the pits. Was it there last year? Alex Rins was something for a lift.
Yeah.
Everybody passed him.
Yeah.
He didn't see him because coming over the crest. I know back in Barcelona right now, our social media team are frantically
you
looking
can see
for
the fire there from the exhaust, exactly what Simon mentioned.
Yeah, get ready for the Miller Taxi memes all over social media coming up very, very shortly.
It's the fastest taxi ride that Johan Zarco's ever had. Well, that was a very interesting session.